YouTube? This is your boy Oscino Fly back on another review that I haven't done in years, and this is going to be over. How can I say this? This. I'm not going to have no camera on, but I'm going to do this review anyway. But it's going to be on Cardi B's Imaginary Players. Now, I don't really do reviews on songs. The last time I did it, it was about on a single song. It was a song with Young Boy and Nicki Minaj, and a friend asked me to do that. Other than that, I've never done a review on the song, so this is actually my first review on the song. So I wanted to do it on Cardi B's Imaginary Players. One, I was supposed to look at this song like a long time ago, and I just never got to it. And then today, I was just like, oh shit, I was supposed to listen to this song. Let me get to it. Now, I'm being honest with y'all. I'm a fan of Cardi B. I like Cardi B. I think Cardi B is like as ratchet as she is. I think she has a personality. I think she set the standards for what you see a lot of women do today. But I feel like a lot of women try to do what Cardi B do because she was a stripper turning into a rapper and all that stuff. But a lot of them don't have the personality that Cardi B is. I think that's what makes Cardi B stand out from other people. With that being said, we've heard her first album. She's been holding on to the second album for 6-7 years. Ever since Invasion of Privacy, it's been a while since she's dropped the album. And I think she's been skeptical of how the fuck she sounds. So, she always dropped hits like Wild Enough and like other stuff, Outside, and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one, but he had the It's Electric, that one. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Imaginary Players. Now, when I listen to the song, I'm going to be honest with you, I like it, but I don't love it. And I was wondering why. It's just like, I like it, but I don't love it, because I know where the joint came from Jay-Z's Imaginary Players. So I listened to the song at least 5 times, and then I said, well, let me go back to listen to Jay-Z's Imaginary Players. I listened to his Imaginary Players like 5 times. I've heard the song before, but just for retrospect, I wanted to get the comparison. And yeah, she basically copy and pasted that whole fucking flow and that whole fucking song. That's just like to me, it's more of a cover song than a rap song. Except, the woman singing is all these bitches hate it. But other than that, yeah, it's just is a copy and paste song. But that's not the reason why I don't love it. Because Imaginary Players, as much as I like the song, I don't love that either. So I guess that's probably where we're even at that. But I think it's just like what makes me not like this song is the way she delivers her bars. The bars are there, but I feel like her delivery is just like really weird. And why is that? Because it sounds like she's reading off of a paper. Now, I'm pretty sure it's obvious that people write for Cardi, but it's another thing where it's just like, if you're gonna rhyme something, you at least gotta perform it to where it doesn't sound like you're reading off of. And her accent is thick as hell. Anybody knows her Dominican accent is very thick as hell, so it doesn't really help much to where it's very thick and it's very noticeable that you're reading off of this. Even though you try to throw your little spice into it, your little Dominican flavor into it, it does sound like you're reading off the shit. Like it doesn't sound like you got it memorized. I feel like most people, especially since like when you're copying Jay, a lot of his stuff is freestyle. All of his shit is freestyle. Excuse me. Jay-Z freestyles off the head, but he has like 50 rounds of memory in his head. He performs it in his head, and then he just performs it out. That's how he freestyles, if anybody ever wondered. So it's just like you hear the Jay-Z influence. It's damn near a cover song. But I was like, I still don't think that's the reason why I don't love it. And then I heard like Black Mass, like if I wouldn't call him a YouTuber, but he's a producer that he takes some of the songs and put different beats on there, and like it may be better. It may be better. Oh, he did the Not Like Us, and he put the Ozzy Brothers For the Love of You on there. And like that's like the version I listen to, even though the original version is great. But if you ask me which version of Not Like Us I would listen to, would be Black Mass's one he used for the Love of You. So that's the one I would use. So that's the one I would listen to. And I've heard him do it to other songs too. It'd be cool. But he did his version but he used the Get Money beat from Biggie and Junior Mafia. It sounds so much better. It really sounds, and like it sounds so much better. And then I realized like Imaginary Players is a hard beat to rhyme over. I think Jeezy did it before, and I didn't even listen to that one, but I remember like someone else rhyming over it, and it was just like, it's a hard beat to rap over. I would say that. I think that's probably why I feel like it's a very smooth beat. Don't get me wrong, I love the beat to Imaginary Players, but I can also, you can tell it's kind of like awkward to rhyme over it, in my opinion. I feel like anybody who tries to rap is going to very sound awkward. But when you put the same Cardi verses on the Get Money beat from Junior Mafia, it sounds so much better, to where it's just like, I fucks with this. Cause I thought it was just like she just dropped another freestyle. I said no. They just put her verse from Imaginary Players over this one. And it's just like, damn, this sounds so much better. And maybe because the beat has more of a funk to it, the more of a groove to it, it has more of a flow to it, and it matches the flow. Because even then, like, I went to listen to another Cardi B song, which is Enough. I was just like, and on Enough, she doesn't sound like she's reading. She sounds like she's performing it. But this one is just like Imaginary Players. Like I said, the bars are there. Don't get me wrong. There's some bars in there that's real potent, but I just don't like. It just sounds like she's reading off of it. Like you just got it, and you was on short time. It's like, fuck it, we'll just do it. Now I hope, like, I would like to hear her on more East Coast beats. Don't get me wrong. I would like to hear her on more East Coast beats. But if it sounds like Imaginary Players, I'm gonna end up just liking it and not loving it. And then it's just like, if it's noticeable, like, to me, it's just like, I understand people write for it. So, like, it may take a while for you to get the gist of what you're trying to get. Because I know people have references, tapes, and, like, they'll say, oh, this is how I need you to perform the song or some shit like that. As far as this goes, if it's like that throughout this album, because I know she's dropping the album, I don't know if people are going to take well to it. Because it's real noticeable. I think a lot of people have mixed reviews about this one. Only looked at one video though, and I think Joe Budden said something about it, but I really wasn't paying attention. I kind of put around this background noise, so I really can't say I don't even remember how he feels about the song, to tell you the truth. But in conclusion, yeah, I like the song. I don't love the song, but if you put the Get Money beat over this instead of the Imaginary Players beat, the song is a little bit better. So I will say I recommend the song because, like I said, the bars are there. It's just the delivery's kind of off, and it sounds like she's reading off of a paper instead of just performing it. So that's my only complaint. But other than that, it's a good listen. I'm glad I listened to it. Again, this is coming from a Cardi B fan, and the B stands for bias, but I am gonna critique the way I do critique. So that's how I feel about this. Let me know what you guys think. Today, my name is Oscino Fly, and I'm out.
Fancy ass man wear glove of rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She roll.
Pharaoh.
Aha!